Okay, so we've got a little stretch routine going off here this morning. We've got some mobility on the shoulders to start with. Equipment this morning or this evening or whenever you're going to do it is a broomstick, a resistance band, kettlebell, and a Pilates ball. Remember, you can pause this at any time that you want to grab your equipment. Right, so we've got a broomstick in hand. So we're going to do some little squat raises to start us off. Let's go, guys. So we're going to squat down and then bring it up. Now, you don't want the arms too wide on this one. So as we're coming up and down, we're just rising that up. So again, this is just a little routine that I've been using this week. We're doing some, not all the way through. We're going to be doing 10 reps and then 8 reps. Okay, and it's not too formatted because it's a stretch class. 2 more of these, then you're going to widen the hands a little bit. 1 more of these, and you're going to hold it high. Then take your hands a bit wider, and then up and overs. Just mobilising those shoulders. That's 2. 3. Been quite mean on the shoulders over the last few weeks. 5 more, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, and back down the front. Bring the hands in. Squat raise. 8. So the hands come in a bit. 2. Teaching this class live, guys, but I've promised the people in class that I'm not going to reference their names. So they best do everything right this morning. 3 more, gang, and then we're going for our up and overs again. 2 more. 1 more. I had got some music playing in the background, but that didn't work because the camera shut it straight off. Let's go. Hands go wider, remember. So a little wider on this one. That's 2. 3. Don't force anything. 4. 5. 6. 7. And back down the front for our squat raise. 6 squat raises. That's 2. As you can see, I'm sort of open up at the top. Make sure you're not arching the back as you go back. So squeezing the bum tight. 2 more. 1 more, and we go up and over again. So up and overs. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2, and our final one. Back down the front for a nice steady squat raise. 4. So remember, this is all nice and chilled this morning. 2 more. 1 more, then we go up and over. Pause at the top. Let's go. Have wider on the hand grip. 4. 3. 2. And then back down the front. Hands come in again. Final 2 repetitions. 1. Pause at the top. Widen the hands. 1 and 2. Pop that stick down for a few seconds. Take your feet a little bit wider. And then we're just going to do some little swing rounds. So if anybody suffers with a stiff neck or tension in the shoulders, this little wrap round is great. 4, 3, 2. Now keep that left hand on that hip and wrap that hand around. So just holding that. That's what it looks like from behind. So it's going to be quite, if I say left hand, right hand on Zoom that I'm teaching on, it's the opposite way around, and on the camera, it's the right way around. And then back to your little swing rounds again, and then we're going to hold and do it the other side. So remember, if you take something away from this class, and you do suffer with tension around the neck, this little wrap around is great. And it'll just relax the shoulders straight away. And then you're just going to hold that hand on, Bring that one around the back and then just hold that there nice and gentle. Again, so just a little wrap around. And why is this good for the neck and shoulders? Well, it's pretty hard to be tense in this position, guys. You've got to relax. And release it. Roll the shoulders nice and big. Just 2 more of those. And then we're just going to go for a little neck and shoulder stretch. 1 more of those for me. And you're going to take the hand, wrap that around the back, like so. And then peace fingers over the ear. And then just gently pull that over. So this is what my hand looks like behind the back. And then I'm just gently pulling over. Now, if you want to, you can make this a stronger stretch by angling the chin down and looking down towards the floor. Or you can angle the chin up. Or you can just leave it where. So you find the best place for stretch for yourselves, guys. And then just gently release that up. And again, if you wake up in the morning with a stiff neck, that's great for releasing it. Let's just mobilise the hips. You can do what you like with the hands. So we're just going to do some little leg circles. It's part balance, so if you start wobbling all over the place, that's fine. So, sort of a little bit like what we've just done with the shoulders. We're doing this with the hips, okay? So you can put your hands on your hips if you want to, or you can just let them go free. Last one, and time. Reaching the opposite hand around the back. Give me your peace fingers over the ear. Just pull it over. Well, I've obviously slept funny on that side because my neck's a little bit stiff this morning. Remember, if you do get up with a stiff neck, don't walk around like Robbie the Robot all day. Do some stretches and keep it mobile. Again, remember, you can avert your eye gaze down, push your chin down. Eye gaze can go up, the chin can move around, and that will alter the stretch for you. So take it to where you feel good on that one. So again, a little bit tight on this side of the neck. You tend to wake up with a stiff neck in the morning if you've slept funny, really, guys, if you're a side liar. And then slowly release that up, bring that down, hands back on hips or free down to the side, and then we're just going to rotate those hips again. So I'm going to do a full body mobilise and workout this morning. Just 4 more of those for me. That's 1, 2, 3, wobbling, and 4. Brilliant. Grab your resistance band. So, whether or not you've got a long band or a short band, we're going to be going, basically, we're going to go for our pull and raise back, okay? So, I'm not going to put timers on this morning. So, from there, all you're going to do is rise it up, pull it back, touch the top of the chest for me. And I'm just going to go for 10 of these, or 10-ish. I don't want to get too involved in counting this morning. And again, we've been working a lot on these lately because I want you to open the chest and strengthen up those little shoulder muscles in between the shoulder blades. So just pulling that back. Just going to go 4 more. Then we're going to go for a little hold. 1 more, guys. Now, you're going to take that down from there, bring it up, arms are out straight, and pull it back. I'm not quite touching my chest. So the band is not quite touching my chest here. And we're just going to hold that. So again, quite strong work on those shoulder blades. So if you have got a desk-bound job, these muscles behind the back of the neck and in between the shoulder blades will be really quite weak, and the chest muscles will be really quite tight, and your posture will be badly affected by that. I'm starting to feel that tremble just a little bit. I'm going to just hold it for another 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax that down. Roll the shoulders again. Felt that quite strongly. Now we're going to go for a raise and touch the top of the head. So same thing, you're going to rise it up, pull it down, and then the band is going to just gently touch the middle of the head. And again, looking around about 10 reps. That's 3, 4, 5 more. So the slower stuff that I do tends to be early in the morning, so it sort of excludes a few of you, because not everyone can make 6:50 on a Friday morning. 2 more of these for me, guys, then we're going to bring it back down to the thighs, and then we're going to repeat that little hold but over the head this time. Okay, so just bring that down, just give you a chance to let your shoulders just recover a little bit. Take it up to the sky, pull it out wide. And again, it's not touching my head, but we're just pulling that out wide. I just noticed my posture on my feet is really poor. Make sure your toes are pointed forwards. And again, always remember, whenever we're working on posture, you need to have your eye gaze up, because the second you drop your head down, you are no longer working the posture muscles. You are cheating yourself just a little bit. Remember, your subconscious brain knows how to cheat the system. And by dropping your head forwards, you switch off a lot of muscle groups. Going to hold that for about 10 more seconds. And again, if the band is sort of bouncing around a little bit, that's not bad, that's good. We're just waking those muscles up a little bit. And then slowly bring it down. Okay, we've got 1 more rise and pull back. And this time it's going to go over the head and pull in to touch the back of the t-shirt or whatever you're wearing. Let's go. So let's touch it. And again, make sure that you're not dropping your head forwards as the band goes over. So don't be doing that. Keep your eye gaze slightly up. And if you are following this on a screen, and even if I am teaching live, you need your eye gaze up for me. Okay, let's just go 4 more of these. We're not going full range on this one today. Don't want to, that's why. 2 more of these, and then we're going to go for that. Just relax down to the hips again, and then bring it back for our final hold. This is the last pull out, touch, and then bring it down. Just relax for a second, and then what we're going to do is take it back up, over, and it's going to go behind. And again, it's not touching the t-shirt or whatever you're wearing, it's out. Now you're getting a really big stretch on the chest here, opening it up. And again, using those muscles in the back of the neck, shoulders, or mainly in between the shoulder blades, to get the contraction out there and strengthen them up. And this will help with any neck tension issues, all of this stuff. The stronger those muscles become and the more stretched out you are on the front, the better the posture will be and the less issues you'll have in life. Going to hold that for about another 10 seconds. I don't know if you can notice my arms are gibbering around a bit. Is gibbering a word? It is now. 3, 2, 1. Bring that down. Okay. Just drop that down, and then I'm going to go back wide again, and then just do our little wrap around again. And also, again, if you do suffer with tension headaches or you get a little bit sore around the neck area, get into a good practice of just doing this just a little bit, and honestly, it will really help. 2 more, 1 more, no more. Hands on hips or down by the side. Little hip winds for me. It's good. Just 4 more of those, and then I want you to go up to a wall. 1 more, please. And time. In fact, actually, change of plan. We're going to stay there. Just going to do some forward folds. So keeping the knees ever so slightly bent. Big breath in. Forward fold down, keeping the knees ever so slightly bent. Relax the head completely down. Let the fingertips slide up the shins. Place them on the shins. Arms are straight. Knees slight bent, flat back stretch. Feeling this on the back of the hamstrings. And you've got to work your abdominals quite hard to get the flat back position. Soften the knees, walk it back up. Place the heel of the hand on the base of the pelvis. Squeeze the elbows together and then just gently push the hips forwards. Oh, and then if you squeeze your elbows together, you get another little chest stretch. And release it. Breath and rise. Soft knees on the way down. Fingertips down. Relax the head fully. Walk your hands around to the right side. Put your left hand on your right ankle and your right hand on the back of the calf and just hang it there, guys. Again, remember, sure you're keeping that neck nice and relaxed and eye gaze down this time. Release that back to the centre, hands back on the shin, knees soft, arms straight, flat back stretch. So I'm having a few days off next week, so I'm just doing a few bits of recording so that you've got some work to continue with. Soften the knees, walk it back up, return the heels of the hands to the base of the spine, gently push forwards a little bit more this time, keeping your eye gaze forwards and squeezing your elbows together. And again, just opening up. This is just a counter stretch for life, really. Release that down. Breath and rise. Forward fold down, knees bent for me. Hang it. Walking the hands around to the opposite side. Okay, so you round to the left side. Place your right hand on your left ankle and your left hand behind the calf and just gently stretch. So this is all about being nice to the body, guys. Bring that back round to the centre. Hands back on the shin. Keep the knees soft. Straighten the arms. Push your tailbone back. Draw your shoulders away from your ears and your ears away from your shoulders. And feeling that elongation through spine. Gentle stretch on the hamstring. Soften the knees more. Place the hands on the thighs. Walk yourself up. On the base of the pelvis again. And then just gently push just a little more. This time let your eye gaze go slightly up. But none of that stupid flinging your head back, guys, because you don't need to do that. And gently release it. Nice. Okay, now we're going to go over to the wall. Okay, so I'm going to do my right side first. So I'm going to take my left big toe towards the wall, placing both hands chest height. I'm going to take a step back with the right foot, but don't place the heel down. And then from there, just gently press the heel down into the floor. Now I've got both legs straight here, and I'm not overly pushing this. So hopefully you can see that, and be careful that you don't dip that lower back. Now from there, we want you to just gently squeeze your right butt cheek, which will push your hips ever so slightly under. And you should be getting a more powerful stretch on the right calf. Just going to hold that for about another 5 seconds. Don't be moving out of position because we're going to stay there. Okay, now just gently rise that right heel up. Okay, and then place it back down again. And then take the forearms down onto the wall. So the forearms have just come down onto the wall. And then just drop your head down into that little gap. And then from there, just tip and tuck the tailbone under. So you're just really tipping the tailbone under. So you've got a tip and tuck and an elongation through there. I'm just going to hold that for another 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Soften both knees and come back up out of it. Staying on the wall and staying with the right leg. Turn yourself around. Now you need your bum about 8 to 10 inches away from the wall. Step your left heel backwards a little bit and then step your right foot forward. So we've got a staggered stance. Cross your arms over, and then all you're going to do is keeping that right leg straight, but keeping the left knee bent. You're going to go down, touch your bum on the wall, press against it, and then hold it for 3, 2, 1. Back up, uncross the arms, draw the elbows back, and try and touch the wall with the elbows, but hopefully you're far enough away not to. Recross the arms, and then go back down again. Pushing the sit bones to the wall, holding it for 3, 2, 1. Back up for me. Uncross the arms again, and then just draw the shoulders back, palms up, lifting through chest, and then back and cross again. Back down again, keeping that right leg straight. Sit bones touching the wall, feeling that hamstring stretch. And then back up again for me. Uncross the arms, drawing those elbows back, opening the chest. And then back for the cross, down for the final one of these. Sit bones touch the wall. If you can, place that right hand down on the shin. Place the left hand over the top of the right hand, keeping that right leg straight, thinking about having a flat back and stretching through the hamstring and calf attachments on the right leg. Soften the knee, back up there, and then just gently rise it up for me. Give it a little gentle march off, not too fast, and then we're going to repeat those two things on the other side. So this time it's right big toe about an inch away from the wall, hands are flat in line with the chest, step back but don't put the heel down just yet. Then when you think you've got the right distance, drive that heel down to the floor. Keeping the arms straight, and both legs are straight on this one. Just check that your toes are forwards, gang. So remember, I corrected myself when I was doing the pull back and hold, so that my feet were in a dodgy position. So remember, I'm tipping and tucking my tailbone under and getting that gentle stretch. In fact, actually, it's not very gentle on this side. My left calf is really quite tight, and my Achilles is even tighter at the moment. And then from there, just gently rise that heel. Okay. Place the forearms on the wall, and then drop the heel down, and then drop the head down. Now I feel I can go back a bit further on this one, so I'm just going to come back out of it, reset myself, and then go back down. So I've just stepped my left foot back. You can do that if you want to. And then tip and tuck the tailbone underneath for me. So getting that long stretch. This side of mine is really tight. It's actually going up into the hamstring as well as the calf on this one. And then slowly climb out of it. Hands press on the wall, step it in and come out of it nice and easy. Turn yourself around. So this time it's going to be right foot back, left foot forwards. Left leg's going to stay straight. Okay, and we're going to cross those arms again, and then we're literally going to go down with a straight leg, pushing your sit bones to touch the wall, holding for 3, 2, 1, slowly back up. Keep the arms out this time, and then you're just going to butterfly them back, hold it, so the arms are there, let your eye gaze come up, recross them, and then go back down. So we're just touching the wall. Give me a big old stretch there. And then back up super slow. Open it out again. Keeping the eye gaze up, just thinking about opening the chest. And then bring them back, cross them. Going down for me. Sit bones touch the wall. Left leg straight. back up for me. One more butterfly with the arms. And we're just really opening through chest there. And then bring it back, cross it. Final one down. Hang it there, guys. Left hand goes on the front of the shin if it can. And then the right hand covers that. So again, try and elongate the spine. Keeping that left leg as straight as you can. Watch you not clawing the toes on the floor. That's the thing that can stop things happening and stretching. So just relax the toes. Just going to hold that for 3, 2, 1. Climb it back up. Soften the knee to come out of it. Brilliant. Okay, now we're going to go down onto the floor for me. And we're going. If you need a mat, grab a mat. Okay. So from there, we're going to be on the floor with our knees wide. Okay, so make sure you've got something soft underneath you. So I'm going to go wide on the knees. Now, starting with our hands in there, there's a couple of teaching points on this one. So you need to be on the inside edge of the knees and the feet can be relaxed wherever. And the hands are going to turn out like so. Okay, so you're just going to walk them hands forwards. And then just relax that there. And then from there, what I want you to do is push the tailbone underneath. So you're tipping and wrapping that underneath you. And then you're going to stick your bum in the air. So we're arching our lower back here. And then we're going to round again. Don't think about the upper back too much. And then dip that lower back again. So we're just mobilising that lower back. And then we're going to move that just a little bit quicker, guys. So we're going to tip and tuck under, think lower back flat. And then tip back to the ceiling. Think lower back dipped. And then just keep rocking between those two exercises. So pull it under and then push it up to the ceiling. Pull it under and then push it up to the ceiling. One more of those for me. Pull it under and push it up to the ceiling. Walk it back, drop down onto your forearms. Just relax that there and gently press back. Remember, we've got our knees out wide, guys, in our adapted child pose here. And then back up with those hands out. And this time, we're literally just going to push ourselves back and gently forwards. So we're going to press back and then gently forwards. And then gently forward. So it's a mini press up, guys. We're not going all the way down. So pushing back and then just gently forwards. Just 4 more of those, and then we're going to add that little hip mobilisation on there that we've been doing. Not loads of, not enough of in my opinion. 1 more of those, and then we're going to keep that action going. But then what we're going to do is, so this time you're just going to bring your right foot up, twist that right foot and then take it back down. Then do the left side, left. Again, so this is so good for the hips, guys. Watch, you're not letting your back super dip. Again, so you've got to stay strong through the core. So remember, you can add a little mini press up with this. 6 more to go. 5. 4. 3. Just gently pulling that foot up. 2. 1 more gang. And 1. Gently walk the elbows back. Drop into that gap and let the head relax down. Nice. Okay. Walk that up for me. So from there, just going to grab that little Pilates ball. I'm just going to do a little time check because time goes really quickly on these classes. Okay, so ball. We are going to do a little bit on the abs. So again, just pop that underneath the bottom, just roll it and pinch it just a little bit. Support yourself on there. Just need to adjust these. And then from there, all I'm going to do is just hold on to my knees. I'm going to drop and bounce the base of my back into the ball, but be careful that you don't start bouncing the chest up. So think about pressing into the ball with the lower sort of 3 vertebrae. 2 more, 1 more, hold it back, pressing gently in, relax the shoulders. Peel the fingers off and then reach forwards, holding it there. And then just gently rise your arms up. Now the higher the arms go, the harder it is on the abs. So again, if your feet just start to roll out, try and keep the mound of the big toes, that's the ball really of the foot, on the floor, and keep all 5 toes on the floor. On both feet. I'm starting to shake already. And then bringing the fingertips down to temples, push the elbows back, and we're just going to go for a basic crunch. A basic crunch. So I want a little bit of work this morning, not complete stretch. As always, the Soul Sculpt is about, it can be anything, guys. I've gone more chilled this morning. I wasn't very well yesterday, and I don't think my body even knows if it's all right today or not, to be fair. That's 4. Keeping those elbows back. 3, 2, 1 more, and we hold it in the back position. 1, hold it in the back position. Reaching the arms forwards. And then from there, just let them come out. Don't be flinging them all the way back. We're just holding there. Well, I can see a couple of you shaking. My legs are like jelly on a plate here. And again, be careful that you're not flinging the chest up. So you want the tummy concaved. I'm just going to hold that for about another 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring them in. Fingertips back on the temples. And then we're just going to go for our little march. So it's opposite elbow to knee. Keep that pressure on with the bottom 3 vertebrae. 4 more. 1, 2, 3, and 4. From there, slide the feet out. Raise the arms up. Tummy concaved. Remember, I've done a lot of work on relaxing the shoulders, so don't ruin it now by doing that. Thank you. I saw you relaxing down there, mate. It's like, oh no, we need them down. Hold them down. So we're just holding that little earthquake. Not lots, not a massive routine on abs. And those who do exercise with me regularly know this is a lighter workout on the abs. Bringing those fingertips to temples again. Pushing those elbows out, and be careful not to push the chest up. We've got 8 little crunches. Remember, you're curling from the belly button to the pubic bone. That's where the work's coming from. So don't be lifting with the chest. For any of you that feel this in your lower back, you're simply using either the wrong muscle groups or you're in the wrong position. Always ask questions of your body. 2 more of these for me. 1 more. Hold it there. And we're going to go for our final march. Final march. Up we go. Yeah. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Come up, peel off the ball, and just hang it there, please. Nice. Okay, so just holding and relaxing. And then from there, roll the hands up, remove the ball, and then we're just going to finish off with, so the time has gone really quite quickly. So we're going to go into this position, guys. Not a very sexy position. Okay, so toes turned out, knees wide, and then you're just going to just drop that knee in and just hold that. Bring that back to the centre. Slide your bottom back if you've lost position, and then just push the other. So we've done hips, back, shoulders, abdominals, neck, bring it in, drop to the other side, calves and hamstrings, lots of mobility work, bring it back up. And as always, this class goes really quite quick, so hopefully you've stayed with me for the entirety and not got bored and switched me off. Okay, one more time, so dropping that one in. Final one, bring it up and in. And then we're just going to finish off with a butterfly. Bring that in. From there, slide the soles of the feet together, walk the hands forwards, grab hold of the ankles, and then just gently slide them in. I'm not forcing this, so the knees go out, and I want you to have a strong, straight arm locked onto my ankles here, or your ankles, and sit really tall through the spine. You'll feel the shoulders being drawn out, and you'll feel the hips open up and inner thigh. Now, if you want to keep your back straight, just cup around the big toes, and then just hold that, and then just push the knees out just a little bit more. Now, you can choose to do this for a little bit longer, but we are really running out on this time. Okay. And then just gently release it. And you're done with me this morning in class. Bring yourself back in again. Just wait for me to switch this off though.